My little brother can do no wrong, even when he nearly killed my dog. My brother Finian is 13, 2 years younger than me, and the actual golden child. Not the kind where parents just favor him a little, but the kind where he could burn down the house and they'd ask me why I gave him the matches. It would have been one thing if my parents just forgave him every time, but they go the extra mile to blame me for everything that Finian messes up. When he was 7, he drew all over my homework with a permanent marker the night before it was due. Mom made me apologize to him for leaving it where he could reach it. When he was 9, he smashed my phone because I wouldn't let him play games on it. Dad docked my allowance to buy me a replacement, saying I should have shared. Last year, he put bleach in my fish tank to clean it and killed my fish, Mr. Jensen. My parents said I shouldn't have kept dangerous chemicals in the bathroom where he could find them. The bleach was under the sink in a locked cabinet. He used a screwdriver to break the lock. But hey, in my parents' eyes, it was my fault for getting a fish tank in the first place. They bought him ice cream that night for being curious about cleaning. The pattern got worse as Finian got older. At the mall last month, he shoplifted 3 video games while I was buying school supplies. Security caught him on camera stuffing them in his jacket. My parents told the manager I must have put him up to it, then grounded me for being a bad influence. At home, he regularly steals money from my wallet, breaks into my room, and destroys my things. Each time, I'm the one who faces consequences for not being responsible enough or provoking him. I've learned to hide everything I care about. But you can't hide a 70-pound golden retriever named Gappy who sleeps on your bed every night. I was in the kitchen making lunch when I heard the front door slam open. Through the window, I saw Finian standing on the porch with this sick smile on his face. Then I saw Gappy standing in the middle of the street, confused and scared. He'd grabbed her by the collar, dragged her outside, and shoved her into traffic. I dropped everything and ran, screaming her name desperately. A blue sedan came speeding around the corner where visibility is blocked by the bushes. The driver saw Gappy and tried to brake, but it was too late. The sound I heard when the car hit her, I can't get it out of my head. She rolled twice before landing in our neighbor's yard. I reached her just as she was trying to stand. Her back leg bent the wrong way, and red was pouring from her mouth. The driver was crying, apologizing, saying she came out of nowhere. My parents arrived as I was carrying Gappy to the car, and my mom's first words weren't about my injured dog. They were, "How could you let Finian get near the road? You know he doesn't understand boundaries. This is your fault for not watching him." Finian stood behind them, pretending to cry, but actually smirking. At the emergency vet, while Gappy was in surgery for 6 hours, I finally snapped. I demanded they punish Finian, ground him, or take away his games. Something, anything to show that nearly killing my dog had consequences. Dad shook his head. It was an accident. He didn't mean for her to get hurt. He's just a kid who made a mistake. Mom added, "You're being dramatic. Stop trying to make your brother the villain." Even when I explained exactly what I saw, him dragging her, shoving her, smiling, they insisted I was making it all up. Gappy survived, barely. 3 surgeries, 2 months of recovery, thousands in vet bills that came out of my college fund because your dog, your responsibility. Finian never even apologized. Worse, I heard him on the phone with his friend a week later, laughing about how he totally got away with almost killing that stupid dog, and how his parents actually blamed my sister for the whole thing. That's when I decided to set a trap. I knew he'd brag again. He always did when he thought I couldn't hear. So during family dinner, I complained loudly about Gappy's limping, how expensive her medication was, how unfair everything felt. That night, I left my phone recording in Finian's bedroom and waited for him to call his friends. Here's what Finian said. "Dude, I was planning this for weeks because I knew it would piss off my sister. I even watched YouTube tutorials on how to drag a dog by his collar without it resisting. Let me tell you, the sound when the car hit that stupid dog, the most satisfying thing I've ever heard. Maybe next time I'll put that animal in the freezer and record my sister freak out. Mom and Dad will just blame her again anyway." When I played the recording at breakfast the next morning, my parents started writhing from anger, not because of what happened to Gappy, but because Finian had also called them his personal henchmen. Finian tried to snatch my phone, screaming that I'd set him up, that it wasn't fair, but my dad stood up and slapped him across the face. Finian gets no pocket money now, neither does he get to play games, and he also has to attend therapy 5 times a week.